All right, so good luck, Connolly, in Detroit. I hope you have a good career there. All right. So, you know what? Because they're 22nd, 24th, and 30th. I'll let the computer get it for us. All right. So auto draft. There you go. The computer will find some gems for us, hopefully. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's continue here. All right. So let's simulate to the re-sign stage and let's see who we got here. And it's going to do the next switch over so we can see how the young guns are progressing. Maybe Malcolm Subban did get a little bit better, or maybe that already happens. I can't remember if it happens at retirements or if it happens right now. Well, we'll have to see. Hang on. All right, so let's re-sign these suckers right now. Okay, so yeah, okay, it already happened. So we still have Bernie Mac and Malcolm Subban, Jacobson, and Daigle, so our goaltender situation is fine. Defenseman. All right, so we have Hedman signed, Ekman Larson still signed, Schultz. This guy was a waiver pickup. He's gone. Can't afford him. Subban. Let's see. Should he get a starting position? He's more of an offensive defenseman. He still has his B minuses, but we already have Beaulieu as our offensive defenseman. Now I'm gonna tender. How much does he want? I may come back to him, but how much does he want? It's 2.8 mil. All right, maybe. I'll tender a qualifying offer just for now because we have bigger fish to fry. Saxford Danielson, he's only 81 overall. I won't really get a lot for him. Two-way defenseman. He's actually got a pretty good defensive category, but no, you know what? I'll tender a qualifying offer. Yeah, I'll tender a qualifying offer for him. There you go. All right. We don't have any good rookies yet. Sorensen and Lemieux. All right, so Sorensen, I'm going to tender qualifying offer. I'll come back to him for now. Lemieux, I definitely want to sign Lemieux for our fourth line. Look at his defensive category. He was great. All right, and he's still getting better in the defensive category. Great grinder. He's still young, only 25 years old. Yep, we got to get Lemieux back here. All right, so I'm going to try and sign him right now. How much does he want? He wants 1.7770 or 1.770. Let me give you 8 years at 1.5. I think that's a good deal for Lemieux. Let's lock him up long term. Left wingers. Len Little, he's going to be a big signing next year. Nick Ritchie, we've got to re-sign this guy, no doubt. He might want a lot. He only wants 2.1. Beast. Let's try to get him for 6 years at 2 mil. Crap, hang on. Hang on, Nick Ritchie, there you go. Let's try to get him for 6 years at 2 mil. Come on, stop. Oh, my God. There you go. I might have to only settle for 1 year for Nick Ritchie, but that's fine. I don't mind about that. Rahak, we're going to have to sign Rahak. He's ready to come up now for our team. Yeah, he's definitely ready to come up. Look at his, and he can actually play center. Well, 82 for faceoffs is not bad. But move Nick Ritchie up to the third, and Rahak can take his place on the fourth. All right, so we'll sign Rahak. Ooh, he actually wants a lot. I'll wait on Rahak. He actually wants a lot for a grinder. He's probably got a good offensive category. That's why. Harper, we've got to sign Harper. Definitely got to sign Harper. Yeah, he's the replacement for Conley. So let's try to lock this guy up long term. Come on, don't want more than 3 mil. Ooh, he wants the same thing as Conley. All right. I definitely need him, though. I definitely need him in the lineup. So let's try to get him for 8 years at 3.5. All right, very nice. Centers, Braden Shen. Here's the big boy. We need Braden Shen. Ooh, he wants 6 mil. He deserves it, though. He really does. He played good this year. So let's try to get him for 8 years. I'm really going to... come on! What the fuck? Stop doing that. 5.550 or 5.5. All right, so let's see what goes through here. All right, I may not be able to afford Rahak here. All right, we may have to trade somebody else to free up some space. It might be Malcolm Subban. He might have to go because Bernie Mac is just too good. So hang on, let's see what happens. Send them an offer. Braden Shen is definitely the guy I have to sign. I sent the other offers, but don't worry, we won't be over. Okay, so he doesn't want 8 years. Okay. Richie doesn't want 6 years. Alex Lemieux doesn't want 8 years. And Harper doesn't want years as well. Holy shit. All right, so let's try to find these guys right now. All right, so Braden Shen. What did he want? He wanted 3 years, so I think he'll accept 6 years. Let's try to give him 5.5. All right, there you go. 5.5 for 6 years there, Braden. All right, Lemieux. You know what? We'll wait on and Nick Ritchie. I want to sign Nick Ritchie. He's for sure. I want to sign him. We'll give him 1 year because I could give it maybe 3, but let's give him 1 year. So maybe next year he only wants 3, and maybe we can sign him long term next year. Okay. We'll give him 1.9. There you go. All right, so those are the only two I want to sign right now. Let's try to lock them up. Let's see what happens. Uh, I got to get these guys. All right, so we got Braden Shen for another 6 years. All right, he's a perfect third liner for us. A bit steep in the salary, but he's going to take over for Dustin Brown if because Dustin Brown's definitely gone next year. Definitely gone next year, all right? Because of Len Little and Ekman Larson. He's definitely gone. But we got to hold on to Braden Shen. He was a great performer for us. So we got Braden Shen and Nick Ritchie back, all right? And we still have $5 million to work with. All right, so let's see what else we can get here. All right, so Saxford. So we need to still get, what was Teal Burns about? Hang on. Teal Burns, he's a good player, but he's going to want too much. I know he's going to want too much. Yeah, let's just see how much he wants. He's going to want like 3 mil at least. Yeah, 3.8. No, I can't give it to you, Teal. So Teal Burns is someone that we trade. Saxford Danielson, someone that we trade. Rahak might be someone that we trade. I just can't afford Rahak. Lemieux. Ooh, should I get Rahak over Lemieux? That's the question. That might be a good one. I'll come back to that. Racino. I think I can just release you. He's got a pretty good offensive category. I might be able to trade him for somebody. Yeah, I might be able to. A tender qualifying offer. Sorensen, I'd rather sign Harper over Sorensen. Jordan Subban, we're definitely not going to be able to sign him. All right, so let's try to sign Harper now. He's the next one we got to try and sign. 2 years, so let's try to give him 6 years at 3.5. All right. Come on, stop flicking down. Why is that happening? All right, 6 years at 3.5. Let's see if we can sign Stephen Harper. Come on, Canadian Prime Minister, come back to Tampa Bay. Come back to Tampa Bay. There you go. All right, so we got Stephen Harper for another 6 years at 3.5, so he's cheaper than Connolly, and he's a bit better than Connolly. Well, he's not better yet, but he will be better. All right, he still has an A- for the offensive category. And we have $2.5 million left to work with. All right, so we got big questions here. We can't sign Rahak. He wants too much. But I want to sign Lemieux. I definitely want to sign Lemieux. All right, so we're going to send Lemieux a contract. We're going to give him 6 years because he doesn't want a lot, so it's perfect. We'll give him 6 years at 1.45. There you go. All right, simulate there. Oh, I didn't give him enough money. All right, sorry about that, Lemieux. Let me offer you a little bit more. 6 years at, oh my, why is that happening? 1.50, there you go. All right, let's simulate that. Final day. What? Oh my god, all right, we're going to have to offer him something. All right, so I can't offer anyone else anything but Alex Lemieux. So I'm going to send him an offer right now. All right, it's on our last day. Don't worry, we're not going to lose anyone. 6 years at 1.65. All right, that's not lowballing you that much. Come on. All right, and then we're going to have to figure out in the next video if we should trade somebody away to free up some cap space to get Rahak, or if we should just trade Rahak away. We're going to have to take a look at our team and see what happens. And we're going to have to take a look at free agency, all right? But Alex Lemieux, he was a part of our fourth line, and we won the Presidents and the playoffs. So I know what we get with Igolden and Lemieux back there. I know what we get. And Alex Lemieux is back on our team, and we still have $1.7 million to work with. Now, Rahak, he is good. He definitely is good, but he wants 3.355, and that's a lot. That is a lot for a grinder, all right? It would have been nice if we could have signed him long-term before he got up this much, but we couldn't, all right? So this is what we got to figure out now, boys. We've got to figure this out. We're in free agency. Let's just check out the free agents and see who's there, all right? I'm not going to be going after anyone. Hendrik Sedin's there, all right? But we don't need any of these old guys. These guys are all 85 overall. We're fine, all right? There's not really any good potential guys there. Goaltenders, there's no superstars, and there's no really good potential goaltenders either. So there's not really anyone in free agents, all right? So the way our team is signed right now, if I was just to use the players that are on our team right now, all right? Our forwards are going to be, let's see, we need 12 forwards. So 1 Stamkos, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, all right? So we got 6 centers. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got 10 right there. 11 and 12. So we already have 12 forwards made up, all right, without Sorensen, without Rahak, all right, and Burns we know we're not going to have. All right, so we already have our 12. Defensemen we already have, all right? So, boys, this is what I'm asking you. Should Sorensen, I don't think Sorensen's going to replace anyone. I think Sorensen's got to be traded, all right? But here's the question. Should I free up some cap space to try and sign Rahak, all right? I can't trade a Golden. A Golden's a steal at .750. I want to hold on to Alex Lemieux. He's only 1.650, so if I trade those two guys away, I still won't be able to sign Rahak. So let me know. what should I do about Rahak? Should I trade him, or should I trade away Malcolm Subban to free up $3 million so I could sign Rahak? But if I sign Rahak, who do I take off? Because we already have 12, all right? So let me know. I mean, we're kind of in a weird spot right now. Like, do I trade away Dustin Brown and start playing Rahak right now, all right? I mean, our team won the Presidents and the Stanley Cup last year, so we know what we have. We already have a full team. We have our goalies, our forwards, our defensemen, all right? But we have a nice little gem in here by the name of Rahak, who I don't really want to get rid of. I don't know where he is right now. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't really want to get rid of him, but we have a full team, and he does want a lot of money. He wants about $4 million. All right, so what should I do? Should I trade him away, or should I try to move someone else to keep him? All right, and if I do move someone else, who should it be? All right, because we already have a full team, and I'll let you know right now, Golden and Lemieux are staying. All right, both of them are less than 2.5 mil. All right, that's a steal for 2 fourth-line grinders. Right, they're both staying. So let me know, boys. Answer that question for me, and in the next video, we will solve that question. All right.